Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Trails into Reverie. Hope you're having a good day today. Let's just get this out of the way real quick. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe and all that. And if you're watching this on Twitch, hit me up with a follow. If you're already following, I appreciate the support, but if you wouldn't mind going to my YouTube channel and hitting the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. Now let's get going.
Over there!
This isn't looking good.
What are we going to do?
Don't worry, Polly. I won't let them hurt you. I'll distract them. I want you all to run for the village, okay?
Whoa! What do we do, Camille?
Shoot! No one hurts my sister while I'm around! There's too many of them. At the rate things are going.
Ellie!
Lloyd!
Sorry it took us so long. Mind covering our six?
We won't let them harm the children. Commencing extermination.
It's over! Rising Nova! Why not?
Okay. Plate.
Leave it to me.
Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls.
Sleep. Embraced by ceaseless night. Right! Fine! Right!
We've done what we set out to do.
That takes care of that.
You're all unharmed, right? Good job hanging tough for so long, Ellie. I'm glad to see you're all right.
You show up out of nowhere at the perfect time, and that's all you have to say to me? I was so worried, and I thought I may never see you again. You're not still hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. Sorry that I worried you. I'm so happy to see you again, Ellie.
Lloyd,
Whoa. They must really like each other. I think we should give them some privacy, Polly. So this is the guy you're talking about. I'm glad you're back together. Well then. There are children watching, you know. Don't go corrupting them, officers. You're doing nothing of the sort. Don't make it sound like that. Wait, what are you doing here in the first place? It's kind of a long story. Are you all right? Thank goodness, I was so worried something might have happened. Phew, don't scare me like that. Hold up, aren't you all...
Lloyd! Risha!
Oh,
Cecile! Lecter tipped us off that an SSS member was in Armorica, but I never expected to run into you too, Cecile. I'm so glad you're all right.
It's so good to see you're okay too, Lloyd. I'm sure you must have gone through a lot to get here. I didn't know what to think after the injuries you sustained at the ceremony.
Yeah, but I'm doing better now thanks to Risha. I wouldn't have made it without her, or Lexter for that matter. I wasn't expecting to get a shout out, you know. You don't owe me anything. But it was your information that led us to Armorica Village in the first place. It's good to see that so many people from the city were able to escape here. Yes, it wouldn't have been possible had the CPD and the CGF not drawn the enemy's attention. Then again, it's Kia, isn't it? You don't know where she is either. Oh no. Unfortunately, we were separated from her during all the confusion in the city yesterday. I'm so sorry, Lloyd. I was standing right next to her at the time, so it was my responsibility. I shouldn't have let this happen. Please, Cecile, you don't have to blame yourself. It's not your fault. If anything, I should have. Ellie. We're all worried about Kia, but we need to have faith in her. I'm sure she's okay, and I know we'll find her eventually and bring her home safely. There's no doubt of that in my mind. Lloyd's right. Let's take solace in how many people were able to escape from the city. If they're okay, then I'm sure Kia is too. I can't begin to describe how it feels to know Chance Chan and Speaker McDowell are okay. I was especially worried about Shan this whole time. Yeah, think of it this way. We're off to a good start already, knowing that some of our friends and family are alright. Though I don't want to make light of the injuries Speaker McDowell suffered. Sounds like he took a straight bullet to the shoulder. Is he gonna be okay? The doctor said he should be fine. Fortunately, the bullet passed straight through, so it didn't cause too much damage. But given his age, he's gonna need plenty of rest at the clinic for now. That's probably for the best. I wouldn't want him pushing himself too hard for our sakes. That's right, your grandfather will be okay. Ellie, as long as he takes some time to recover, he's in good hands with Dr. Layton. And try not to worry too much about where Kia is, alright? I'll try. Well, I'm gonna go back to help at the clinic. Let me know if there's anything you need. Thanks, Cecile. We will. My apologies. I know there's no sense in being gloomy right now. The children left the village because they wanted to find a way to cheer me up, and you saw how that almost turned out. You shouldn't blame yourself for that either, Ellie. I'm sure they wanted to help the entire village and not just you. But hate to change the subject, but I think I'm gonna go do my own thing for a while now that we made it to the village. Yes, we could all use some downtime. I'd like to go catch up with Shan to see how she's doing. She's in the inn, isn't she? Yeah, that's where the other refugees from the city are staying as well. She's worried about you, so I'm sure she'll be happy to spend some time with you. That sounds like her. I'll go do that then. I'm gonna check in on the speaker and see if the folks in the clinic need a hand. Give me a holler once you two are done with the heart-to-heart you were about to have. What was that? I guess that was their way of leaving this in my hands. Hey Ellie, can I interest you in a walk around the village together? I want to get a better idea of how the villagers are holding up. I suppose we could do that. Armorica may have to be our base of operation for a while, so we should go say hi to Chief Tolta as well. Good thinking, let's go then. It's funny because in the Crossbell arc, they kind of give it where like you can actually have a choice between like her, Noelle, and for some reason Tia, even though she's a kid. But anyway, let's gloss over that. But it seems like they've made Ellie the canon regardless of what anybody wants. I guess it makes sense though, just because like as much as I like Noelle better, I feel like story-wise, it makes no sense. Just because, like, Kia sees Ellie as her mother, so, like, it really wouldn't be right. Everyone in the village was so happy to hear Crossbell was finally going to be independent. Then we heard the terrible news on the radio, and the next thing we knew, Speaker McDowell was being carried away. It's hard to keep our spirits up after all that happened in the blink of an eye. I don't know how we'll keep it together, if not for Ellie and the clinic workers. They haven't abandoned hope, so neither can we.
Crazy as times are, this place always manages to put my mind at ease.
I know what you mean. Especially so, now that I know you're safe.
Why don't we take a look around?
I'm so glad you're all right, Risha. First I was separated from Daddy, and then you disappeared. I was worried sick about you.
I'm sorry for worrying you, San-san. I'm so relieved to see you're all right, too.
Risha, don't ever leave me like that again. Because as long as you're here, I feel like I can overcome anything. I know things may seem scary now, but we can pull through this.
You're right. But...
Well, this is a heartwarming sight. Oh, the SSS. Does this mean you're going to be leaving again? We don't have a plan set in stone yet, but most likely, yes. I still don't know whether Ilya and Sully are alright. I'll do whatever I must so that we can perform it together again. I thought you might say that. I'm sorry, San-san. I know it must feel like we're ripping your best friend from you after you just only got her back, but there are people who need Risha's help, us included. We need her with us if we're going to secure Crossbell's future and freedom. I know it won't be easy, but we're asking you to have faith in us. We promise we'll take good care of Risha and give her all the support we possibly can. I'm sorry for putting you through so much. I really am. I promise I'll come back as safe as soon as I can. And when I do, I'll bring everyone from Longwell back with me. Okay, but please be careful. I'm gonna hold you on to that. You'd better look after her. We will. I should be the one looking after her. What's wrong, Risha? Were you gonna say something? Oh no, it was nothing. Was that my imagination? I'm still so glad San was okay. I was worried sick about her. I hope Shang-Hui is okay too. Risha, you and the others are heading out now, right? I'll be here waiting for you, so whatever you do, make sure you come back, okay? Well, look what the cat dragged in. The young folk of the village have been keeping me up to date. That includes, of course, everything that happened in the city. You folks have had it rough. We're sorry for worrying you, Chief Tolta. I owe you so much for taking in my grandfather and the refugees. As his secretary, please allow me to express my deepest gratitude. Come now, lass. Now more than ever, we've got to extend a helping hand in times of need. It was the speaker who fought for us when those goons were trying to set up convalescent home in military camp. Not to mention all the times the SSS has helped us in the past. We were only doing our job, sir. Spare me the humility. We've been in your debt ever since. Not once have you abandoned the weak. Nope, you fought for us all. Yeah. That means a lot to me. You okay, Ellie? If you ever need a hand with something, anything at all, just let us know and we'll come running. We may be a rinky-dink little farm village, but we've got your backs all the same. We couldn't ask for better allies. Thank you so much. There's so many people supporting us, we really can't afford to let them down. I just know we're going to take Crossbell back and find Kia. Yes, I hope so. So would you mind me asking what happened after the ceremony, Ellie? You haven't been yourself ever since we ran into you outside the village. I don't deserve to have the villagers speaking so kindly about me. Not after I turned my back on Kia. What?
Please forgive me, Lloyd. It's not Cecile's fault that Kia isn't here. Not at all. It's entirely mine for abandoning her.
Two days ago, just after the signing ceremony attack.
Ellie! There you are, Kia! I've been looking for you!
Yeah, Cecile should be somewhere nearby too. Is Lloyd?
He'll be fine. Risha's with him. Now come over.
Ah! Run, or you'll get caught up in it!
Ah! Kia! No! Kia! Kia! Where are you? Grandfather!
Ellie, go! I'll be fine. We'll see each other again soon, I promise. There are other people who need you.
Kia! I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I could have ran to her voice and grabbed her hand, but I chose not to. I don't deserve to call myself her guardian, or even be a part of the SSS.
So that's what happened. It's going to be all right, Ellie. Kia's just fine. I'm sure of it.
How can you be so sure?
We've done nothing but force hardship on her ever since we returned from the Azure Tree. While we fought for our home's freedom, she stood by us and helped however she could, despite being separated from her best friend. And never once did she not have a smile on her face. No matter how hopeless things felt, Kia never stopped smiling for us. She never gave up. We were the ones who swore to protect her, and there she was again, being the one who protected and supported us, just like always.
You're right. She always has. We were only able to continue smiling ourselves because her smile was giving us hope. I think that's exactly what she was trying to do the day we were separated, too.
I'll be fine. We'll see each other again soon, I promise! There are other people who need you!
I couldn't see her face, but I could feel how desperate she was to encourage me. Even though she must have been so scared, how can one little girl be so positive?
I'd like to say that's how she's always been. But we both know she's even stronger now than she was before. Kia isn't the same girl she was when we first met. She's no longer powerless to fight against a terrible fate that was decided without her consent. She's one of us now, in every sense of the word. Always with us, always fighting and smiling. In just 2 years, she's grown and become the Kia Bannings we all know and love. That's why, if she says she'll be all right, and that we'll see each other again, then I know we can believe her. So there's only one thing left for us to do, right?
Yes, you're right again. I think deep down, part of me still thought of her as a helpless child that needs us to look after her. I should have known better. Should have seen that as we were getting stronger, she was right there with us, getting stronger too.
Well, I'm hardly in any position to judge when it comes to being overprotective of Kia. But the thing is, she put her trust in us. So it's only right we do the same thing when she asks, right?
You're on fire, huh? Right again. There's so much for us to do right now. The only way we're going to manage is by taking it one step at a time. Kia told me she would be okay, and that there are other people who need me. I'm going to place my faith in that, so I'm sure we'll be reunited as long as we stay the course.
That's the spirit. It's only a matter of time before our paths cross again. So we don't want to disappoint her when we meet up. I'd say we owe it to her as her guardians, and as her friends.
This is so like you, Lloyd. Always encouraging me when I need it most. It's been this way for a long time, hasn't it? That night on the roof when I thought of leaving the SSS. Even when I decided to become grandfather's secretary during the occupation. Sometimes I wonder if the only reason I've been able to keep going these last few years is because I knew you were with me. Words can't express how grateful I truly am.
I'm flattered, but I don't think I did anything particularly special. I've known for a long time that your future was going to lead you to politics. And I know you'll make Crossbell and the world a better place. So I'm happy to do whatever I can to give you a push in the right direction if you need it.
Is that the only reason? I hope the reason you look after me so much isn't just for the good of Crossbell.
I thought it would sound cooler if I put it that way. But you got me. I think my feelings are a little more straightforward than that. I want to do what I can to help you realize your dreams because you're Ellie. You're important to me. That's the real reason.
Thanks. I know I forced that out of you, so forgive me for being a little selfish. I think that's just what I needed to hear to begin looking forward again. You always make me feel like nothing is impossible, not even getting our home back.
Because nothing ever is. And I'll be right here to tell you as many times as it takes.
Ah, Lloyd, being a Chad as always. And he doesn't even realize it. Sanatorium sounds like it's a mental hospital. Oh, hey, it's this guy. Well, 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 look what we have here. If it isn't the SSS Lloyd Bannings. My name's Rex. I'm a photographer with the Imperial Chronicle. I came across Bella to cover the signing ceremony, but now I'm stuck here after that mess. I've been in this village the past couple of days trying to scope things out. Yeah, we all know what you're scoping out for. I figured I had to be in the thick of things if I want to keep an eye on the city and the guardsmen. So here I am trying to figure out the gaps in the patrol routes to find a way to sneak in. I bet I'm not the only reporter sniffing around here. You better believe that my scoop is going to be the best. I should have known. The press really is the same in every country. I think we've seen everything there is to see in the village now. Is it time to visit the clinic? There you two are. Hey Risha, finished catching up with Sansan? Yes, I just wanted to see how she's doing, so it didn't take long. You two are going to visit Speaking McDowell, correct? Would you mind if I joined you? Not at all, and thank you for keeping him in your thoughts. Lloyd, Ellie, and Risha entered the clinic as Ellie showed them to the way to Speaking McDowell's room.
Grandfather, it's me.
Oh, Ellie, do come in.
Oh,
It's good to see you again, Mr. Speaker. But are you sure it's all right for you to be sitting up?
I do still feel some lingering pain, but they told me just this much would be all right. I owe the goddess my deepest thanks. It brings me joy to see you are all doing well. Particularly you, Ellie. You're looking much brighter than you were before.
Well, It's true. I do feel much better now.
I think Lloyd had something to do with that. I figured. Playboy here isn't gonna let her stay down in the dumps. You know I can hear you, right? Ahem. In any case, I'm glad to hear you're doing better, Mr. Speaker. So am I. Please don't overexert yourself and try to rush your recovery. After everything that's happened in Crossbow, I don't know what I would do if something were to happen to you too. She's right, your condition is stable now, but the clinic is still short on staff and medicine. The best thing for you to do for yourself is get plenty of rest. I will, thank you for looking after me. I only wish there was something I could do in return. My powerlessness is simply galling. Please don't blame yourself, Grandfather. I cannot apologize enough to the people of Crossbow for my fellow former Ironblood's actions. I also wish to make clear in no uncertain terms that the Imperial government abhors what happened and was not involved. The illegal occupation of Crossbill is the work of Rus Alberea and his alone. Fear not, I was not under the impression that Arabonia was responsible for this. I can never imagine Emperor Eugen allowing his actions at this point. It wouldn't make sense for the Empire to stage an occupation of Crossbell now after willingly withdrawing its forces not long ago. Though that only begs the question, why is Rufus doing this? Or why his collaborators and this Ebon defense force backing him? I can't speak for the two we don't recognize, but I can't wrap my head around Dieter and Garcia helping him. The former CEO of the IBC and an ex-Jaeger turned mafia boss. That's quite the pair of convicts he's working with. Each of them has a personal history with the SSS. I've also crossed blows with the Killing Bear as Yin before. Come to think of it, he helped you when you were in the prison, didn't he? He did, which is why I'm having such a hard time understanding his involvement. They both seem like they were ready to turn over a new leaf. Why do this, Dieter? About that, I had a chance to confront him briefly before I escaped the city. You did?
Grandfather! Cecile, he's been shot!
Hold on.
I need to stop the bleeding.
Theater, wait!
It's good to see you again, Ellie. You're looking well.
Why? Why are you doing this?
What possessed you to play a part in such foolishness? Did you not learn anything from your short-lived presidency?
I learned much, I assure you. That is why I am here today. Back then, my daughter played me like a fiddle. But this time, I am following my own convictions, and that is what led me to join the new unified government.
You hopeless fool.
Uncle Theodore, how can you truly believe that this is the right path? Surely you can see.
Looking at you and your friends now, you don't stand a chance against the Supreme Leader. I'd advise you take the time to reevaluate what justice means to you. You and your compatriots both.
Really? Is he still on about that? He's always had a raging hard-on for that kind of stuff. But I want you to know that you can still trust us, Mr. Speaker. We'll get to the bottom of their motivation and do what we have to take back Crossbell. We won't allow the independence we've worked so hard for slip through our grasp like this. That's right, we're not going to give up on our dreams so easily. We can achieve anything when we all work together, the entire SSS. That's never changed. Thank you. It's reassuring to know we have your help. And I'm ready to lend my strength to the cause as well. I guess I can lend a hand too. Please take care of yourself, Lloyd. I don't want to have to treat you too. I will, Cecile. Promise. Let's go think on what our best course of action from here will be. I'm ashamed there's nothing more I can do for them. They have shouldered what should have been my burden, time and time again. Please don't blame yourself, Mr. Speaker. They're doing what any Crossbellan would if they had the power. Although...
I know Lloyd and his friends can take care of themselves, but please, keep lighting their way, Guy.
There's still much to be concerned about, but I don't plan to sit here and watch quietly. I want to recover as soon as possible so I can begin helping liberate the city again. My apologies for asking so much of you again, but I leave things in your hands until I'm able to get back on my feet. You don't have to apologize, Speaker McDowell. Take your time and get healthy. Oh, Lecter. I still need to thank you for your help before. You checked his temperature and changed the bed sheets in no time. You look like a natural while doing it. Do you have experience? Not any formal kind. I just know the basics they teach to military personnel. It was just a natural thing to do at the time. You don't have to thank me. If you insist, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I promise you the Speaker will be fine with us, Lloyd. I'm certain you must have a lot weighing on your mind, but you have to keep going. You're right, Cecile. This isn't the time to lose focus. Promise me you won't worry yourself sick while we're gone. Okay, Lloyd, it's a promise. Flora and I recently transferred to the clinic. I was on my way to join her at work on the morning of the signing ceremony. By the time I arrived, the city had already been occupied. Talk about good timing, huh? I never dreamed I would someday have Speaker McDowell in my care. Watch out for Supreme Leader Rufus and those soldiers of his, okay? Watch out! What the? Where did that come from? Are we under attack? Don't think so. Nor do I. Take a closer look. A letter. I've never seen anything like this script, though. Looks like an old school style writing from the East. And I'm guessing it's coded. Precisely. I've used this exact code in my work as Yin before. It says, "The dancer and former Zero Child are in our care. Come to the ancient battlefield to the southeast. We await you." Oh. A note written in Easter cone delivered on a kunai meant for Yin. Not hard to figure out who it's from. Or who they have in their custody. At least they're both alright. I told you Ki is strong, didn't I? Still, why would they be looking after Ilya as well? Is something wrong, Lloyd? Wait. You don't think this is a ransom note, most likely? They wouldn't have waited this long to contact us without a reason. Maybe under their care, but that doesn't mean they're safe. No. The ancient battlefield is where the cult had its base, right? Can't say I have a good feeling about this, but you're not gonna let that stop you, huh? Of course, as long as there's a chance Ki is there, no danger's too great. We'll do whatever it takes to keep her safe. I feel the same way. Not going simply isn't an option if that's where our loved ones are. That's right. Let's make sure we're fully prepared before we set off. Oh, I already did that, I think. Damn, I thought that was like more like the one that that Yuna has, like crossbow jacket.
Not you!
It's my turn.
Don't push your luck.
Arcus activate.
Right.
I'm going.
I don't mind.
my turn. Yeah.
There!
Hut.
Here's a pick-me-up!
Thank you so much.
Don't give in!
Thanks. It's over!
I'm going. Yeah. Leave it to me. Fire! That ought to do it. Of course.
Why not? Right! Yeah!
The ancient battlefield. Been a while since I last needed to come here. If I remember correctly, the Imperial Army had set up a camp here until recently. That's right, it was taken down when they withdrew from Crossbell. I sensed something menacing further inside, and it isn't just the monsters roaming around. I thought I felt something when we passed here earlier. Good to know the old instincts haven't lost their touch. Yeah, we need to be alert. Everyone proceed with caution. Let's look out for one another. Of course.
Now's our chance!
Watch out. That one looks dangerous.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Now's the time.
There!
Death awaits you. Yeah. Perfect.
It's mine!
This is it.
Why not?
You vile. It's my turn. Yeah.
Let's go!
Death awaits you. Yeah. Perfect. Let's settle this in one fell swoop.
Got it! Got it!
Copy that. Huh? approaching.
Why not?
All right.
It's over!
Leave it to me. Fire! They're off guard.
There!
Of course.
Yeah!
I don't mind.
All right. Yeah! Sorry, but we need to press on.
Wonder who would put that chest there.
Fortune shines upon us.
Nice. Oh, that's weird. I thought they wouldn't let me go down here.
Wonder who would put that chest there.
Leave it to me. Fire! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Fire! Watch out. That one looks dangerous.
Okay, I guess I had to go this way anyway, because the gate's probably closed. If I went the other way.
Are those bullet holes? They look pretty fresh.
That's strange. I haven't heard about any fighting breaking out around here.
Huh. It's got me curious too, but no point in playing detective right now. Let's keep moving.
Don't take that enemy lightly.
Fire! Fire! Yeah! Yeah! Fire! Yeah! Fire! Fire!
Just another day for free stuff.
Of course.
I don't mind.
Let's go! Yeah.
We've been expecting you.
I suspected it was you.
A pleasure as always, Yin. I keep doing that. You prefer Risha. It's good to see you're both in good health as well, Detective Bannings and Miss McDowell. And if it isn't Major Arundel, I trust you've been keeping well since we last met?
I'm getting by. I've had my hands full since the last time we teamed up.
So good to see you remember. You were a valuable asset indeed. I wish I could be as satisfied with the sad state Crossbell is in. Thank goodness Master Shin returned to the Republic just before all of this began.
Indeed. It was quite the stroke of good fortune.
I'm thankful you contacted me, at least. Might I ask where Elia and Kia are?
You needn't worry. They're in the fortress behind us. After all, we wouldn't want them being hurt now, would we?
I wish I could say I didn't see this coming.
You made your position so obvious by not appearing during the chaos at the signing ceremony.
You're in Rufus's back pocket, aren't you?
Oh, how little trust you have in me. Or you perhaps trusted exactly what I do. The Supreme Leader made contact as we were considering our Crossbell branch's future under renewed independence. Once the Elders gave their blessing, we decided to take him up on his generous offer.
You really are the worst.
Loyalty means nothing to them. They'll betray you in an instant if the price is right. What's more, given their formation and numbers, they knew exactly who among us would be coming.
Astute as ever, Yin. Yes, a kind-hearted informant told us exactly who we should expect, letting us be fully prepared.
An informant?
Don't tell me it was...
No, it couldn't have been Lecter. There would have been no reason to stop the EDF from arresting us if he was working with Rufus too.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Are you sure you aren't just being too naive? But yeah, pretty sure you wanted him to suspect me, didn't you, White Orchid Dragon?
My apologies for the confusion. I simply thought it would be easier on you if you didn't know the truth.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I'm starting to get it now. We haven't had contact with that many people since the ceremony. That basically narrows the informant down to someone in Armorica. Someone who knows us well enough to give him accurate information on what to expect.
Wait, who are you suggesting?
Risha.
No. San-san?
What's she doing here? Wait, it couldn't be.
I told him everything he wanted to know. That you and 2 SSS members came to the village with the red-haired man who'd been to our restaurant.
What have you done to her? Is she under some kind of hypnosis?
Please. I may be capable, but you should know that such things fall outside my area of expertise. All I did was lend an ear to a kind-hearted young woman who wanted what was best for her friend.
Let's go home, Risha. The world will be a better place if we do what the Supreme Leader says. You won't have to do anything dangerous ever again.
Wait. It can't be. San-san? You're doing this because you're worried about me?
Risha.
She's giving off the same aura the people at the signing ceremony were.
Must have gotten to her without her even realizing it. I guess it was dormant till something triggered it to make her loyal to the Supreme Leader.
You've got to be kidding. That's possible?
His power defies all logic.
Pardon the interruption, but I do believe you'll have time for speculation as you're being escorted back to the city. Lao.
Certainly. I'm afraid we must take all of you into custody. Please try not to take it personally.
Stay on your toes. Each of them is skilled in Eastern martial arts.
Hold on. This wasn't what we agreed. You said you wouldn't hurt them.
Tan-san!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Settle down. I merely rendered her unconscious for a short while. We'll send her back to the city with you. So don't worry.
Get ready. Sorry, Sal, but we'll be leaving here under our own power. Let's do this, Risha!
Of course! You won't have the time to regret what you've done! We'll back you up. For Kia and Ilya's sakes, too!
Forgive me, but we must.
Arcus, activate!
Arcus, activate! Why not?
Death awaits you! Arcus, activate!
Yeah! It's over! Rising Nova! I won't let you!
Countering! Go! It's my turn.
Why not?
Death awaits you. I won't be long. Oh, holy rite of Adios. Shine upon us from the heavens. Celestia reign!
I pressed the wrong one.
Thank you so much. I'm going. Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by ceaseless night. Right! Fine! Right!
Unbelievable.
I don't mind. Gotcha!
A chance!
You're a tough. Here I go.
Right! Hey! Good to go. It's down! Try and keep up!
Understood! It's my turn.
Stow it.
awaits you.
Let's go!
All right. I'm going.
Rock crush! Right.
Leave it to me.
How did
I'm going. Perfect.
Fine. Why not? It's down.
A chance. Leave it to me. Fire. Now's the time.
There. It's my turn. Now.
I've got you. Of course. Now.
Fine.
So this is the end.
Man, the legendary part of the legendary Shang show is underselling it.
Strange, because Scarecrow oversells how scary you actually are.
An impressive performance, Yin.
I hope you didn't think I'd be soft on you simply because we've been allies before. Hand over Kia, Ilya, and Sansan, or we'll leave you no other choice.
How are we supposed to stop her?
I suppose I should have known that even Lao wouldn't be able to defeat you now.
My apologies, Master Sao.
We're outnumbered, Sao. Give Kia back to us. You know this won't end well for you if you continue to resist.
I'll admit that you make a convincing argument. But unfortunately, a few observers have arrived to make sure I honor our agreement.
What?
Well, looks like you're in deep shit.
Is that Garcia? What are you doing here?
He has Kia with him. Ilya's there too.
Risha.
Lloyd! Ellie! I messed up. Sorry that I got caught.
We found Kia as she was helping evacuate people in the city. But who was going to rescue her? That was when we thought to take her and the nearby Ilya under our wing.
What?
Hold on, Kia. We'll rescue you and escape here together. Don't worry.
You've been really brave. Just hold on a little longer.
Okay.
You're not the same police brat from a few years ago, eh, Lloyd Bannings? For a split second, I thought that was Guy at the ceremony. You've really come a long way.
Wish I could say the same about you. All I can feel is disappointment. I honestly believed you'd atoned for your sins and turned over a new leaf.
Thought so too. But then I got offered as much turf as I wanted in this whole United Nation thing. Sounded like a nice way to get Ravach back together, so I agreed to knock these guys into shape as commander. Who'd pick 3 hots and a cart over a one-way ticket to freedom? Got a back the winning horse with its free mirror.
Did you say your goal is to get Ravach back together?
That's why you're doing this? But...
Cut the crap! You honestly expect me to buy that, Garcia? You had your chance to escape when I was falsely imprisoned. You turned around and helped me. You told stories about my brother and gave me the perspective I needed. You picked me up when I was at my lowest. Now you want me to believe that you would side with a dictator just to take the easy way out? Like hell you would.
Lloyd, you're right. It makes no sense. Neither does Uncle Dieter's choice to side with him.
Maybe you haven't come as long a way as I thought. Still sound wet behind the ears to me. Either grow a pair, or get your ass off the battlefield!
So you are going to offer your support. We do make for strange bedfellows, don't we?
I'm just tired of how long this is taking. Helping you makes my skin crawl, but you'd best damn pull your weight, White Orchid Dragon.
I wouldn't want to disappoint you, old friend. You always did make my heart dance with excitement as an enemy. I hope you'll do the same as an ally.
Great, a former regimental commander from Zephyr and a master martial artist.
Neither of them are to be taken lightly. Let's settle this, Tao.
Good luck, guys! You can do this!
We will. Just you watch.
We'll be there to save you before you know it.
Let's see if you're up for a real fight.
Shall we do battle?
Keep strong! Toughness shield! Gotcha! Let's go!
Of course.
It's over! Rising Nova!
It's my turn. Stay strong, everyone!
Thank you so much. Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by ceaseless night! Right! Fine! Right!
I don't mind.
Keep it up! Fools Vermilion!
I don't mind. Okay, playtime is over.
From Night!
Okay, later.
Even I'm getting fired up.
You're not here to play.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate!
Let us dance and jingle.
Simple! Now, let's be quick!
I got this.
Yeah. Don't give in!
Thanks. It's over! Rising Nova!
Well done.
I'm going! Now! It's my turn! Fire! They're off guard!
There!
I don't mind. It's down.
A chance!
Us to a bunch of saps.
Man, the legendary part of the legendary Shang.
Damn kids. Splendid.
Now's our chance. Risha, Ellie.
What are you? We did it.
Lloyd!
Kia! You're not hurt, right? I guess I don't have anything to worry about if you have the energy to tackle me from behind like that.
Yep, I'm fine. Thanks for coming to save me. I never doubted for a second that we'd see each other again.
Neither did I.
Ilia! Are you alright?
Risha, you came all the way here just for me?
You look like you're totally exhausted. Take it easy. We'll get you somewhere where you can recover. Huh? They're alright!
Well, at least we finally managed to get things under control. Ah, hell.
Lecter!
Risha, get away from her!
What a shame. I nearly had you, Risha. Those were terrific reflexes. You always do live up to my expectations.
Ilia!
Oh.
Huh?
Zeit!
It's good to see you two again. I've come to resume my duties as your police dog.
What?
Wolves?
They're just a bunch of mangy beasts.
If only it were the beasts.
Hell are you guys doing here?
The Gralsritter.
Not bad. Wasn't expecting you to dodge that.
They're just as skilled as we heard.
All the more reason we couldn't have arrived at a better time. That Rufus fellow is proving to be even more dangerous than I thought.
What's the Gralsritter doing here?
No wonder the old gut was telling me things were gonna work out. Guess that makes me 2 for 2 today.
Take your fellow evildoers and be gone, fallen dancer. Your schemes have met their end.
So it seems. What a shame that we lost the element of surprise. How I hate letting Lloyd and Risha escape from my grasp, but oh well.
What's gotten into you?
You've got to be kidding me.
Guess the party's over.
And I was just starting to enjoy myself, too. We'll have to settle for letting you have Kia. May we meet again soon, Yin and SSS.
That outfit.
We'll cut things short for today. Enjoy your freedom while you can and have fun struggling against the inevitable. You're helpless to stop us, now that you've lost your way.
What's that supposed to mean?
The curtain has risen on the show of a lifetime, and nothing can lower it now. So sit back and watch the fun unfold. The world will soon become one with Crossbell at its center, just as we've always wanted.
Helia, wait! Wait! It's not true, right? Tell me you weren't the one who enslaved the people of Crossbell. Tell me you weren't the one who turned poor Sansan against us.
You'll have to prove yourself worthy if you want to play a part in this great performance. No performer gets to take the stage without an audition now, do they? I'm looking forward to playing judge.
Helia! Helia!
We're finally here.
Damn, is it 10 already?
Sure is. Heimdall's pretty far from Ymir.
Our next target shall be the muck and mire that gathers in the Vermilion City.
The Vermilion City C mentioned can only be Heimdall. But the capital is gigantic. We're going to need some way to narrow our search radius.
If you ask me, the racecourse in the Garnier district seems suspicious.
Do they now?
I know. I'll save having fun till our work's done.
I'd be happy to take you anywhere you like once we've ensured Prince Olivert is safe. As long as it's not the kind of shady businesses I know you want to go to.
I gotcha. Can't very well go to him in uniform.
That's not the problem here, Ash.
We can go for dessert though, right?
Of course. It'll be on me, even. Just focus on the investigation first. Let's start with Lady Arie, since she's agreed to speak with us.
To the training hall in the Laika district we go then.
The morning after learning from Major Claire of Crossbell's occupation, we set about discussing how we should act. We also established contact with all the members of Class 7 that we could to inform them of the situation. First, there was the matter of Crossbell itself. We knew from the Major's intel that it was under the control of the former Governor General and his Ebon Defense Force. Anxiety over the region's welfare gnawed at us, but as it had been isolated from the outside world, we had no way to learn more. Indeed, there was little we could do on that front for the time being. Then there was the matter of the search for Prince Albert and his wife. Their whereabouts remained unknown. Furthermore, the round of 7 system we had used to stay in touch with over long distance relied on an artifact stored in the Courageous 2. And with the airship stolen, that method of communication was lost to us. Our only clue was that message sent to the intelligence division by sea. Vague as it was, the information was undoubtedly the best lead in unraveling the mystery of the Prince Albert's disappearance. With hope on the horizon, we set about dividing ourselves into several groups. Major Claire and Yuta agreed to head east to handle the situation in Crossbell. Meanwhile, Lord Mateus and Kurt would head west and rendezvous with the students of the Vander School. Muse volunteered to return to the branch campus to meet up with the principal and her fellow students, as well as seek help from other sources. The others would all find ways to play to their strengths in aiding our cause. Meanwhile, I'll bring Altina and Ash with me to Heimdall to follow the trail left to us by C's message.
That is basically our situation as it stands. His Excellency also asked us to tell you that he hopes you'll be able to look after the hall in his extended absence.
Thank you for updating me on everything going on.
It's the least we could do. Your husband did a lot for us.
More like put us through the goddamn ringer.
All while shrugging off our attacks like we were nothing more than a bunch of buzzing mosquitoes. He sent Kurt flying off a cliff, too. I found him quite terrifying.
I do hope he didn't leave you with any lasting trauma. Still, his is a measured hand. If he came at you that fiercely, he trusted you could handle it. I hope you can understand that he only did what he did because he saw potential in all of you.
We do, don't worry. Yeah, Cotelli wasn't acting with any ill will. If anything, I'm the one with the reputation for being a stern disciplinarian around here. Based on how often I see my students quake at the knees, I'd wager they fear me more than my husband. We caught wind of that when we were here for one of our field exercises. Kurt's got some monster parents. Surprised that guy ain't half a Martian or something. In the time I spent with him, it was clear there was much more to him than the stern presence on the battlefield. He was kind enough to share some wisdom with me too. Was he now? He's a man of few words, so that's very unusual. I can't picture that happening at all. Same here. Please don't speak rudely about the man in front of his wife, you two. Don't worry, I appreciate their honesty. Still, I'm glad to see that you all seem even more united as a class than you did when you were last here. Do continue to look after my Kurt, won't you? Of course. We would even if we weren't asked to. And if he wants to help get into the good kind of trouble, I'm his guy. Getting back to why we're here. Has anything out of the ordinary happened in the capital recently? The students who were here have split up across Erebonia to search for information on Prince Albert's whereabouts. As such, I'm not as well informed on the situation here in Heimdall as I would be. But there is one thing I feel is worth mentioning. What is that? It feels as though there are more people coming and going than there should be, especially given how there are no festivals or celebrations here around this time of year. It's making the capital feel more restless than usual, differently from how it did during the summer festival. It's as though there's something stagnant in the air. I'll be glad to not have to deal with any more Calvert spies like at the festival, that's for sure. But stagnant air's all you're going to get in the city to begin with. You feel anything out of whack, Swarzer? Not especially, if I'm honest. I'm guessing it's relatively slight difference, ma'am. Yes, it may even be just my imagination. You've lived in Heimdall for a long time, so if something feels amiss to you, it likely is. We'll keep that in mind as we investigate. I'm sorry I can't provide you with any more concrete information. There is one thing I can do, however. I'd like to introduce you to someone dependable to aid your investigation. Oh? Well, I say introduce, but in particular, you know her very well. She should be here any moment now. Ah, there we are.
May I come in?
I think I know who that is.
I suspected as much.
By all means.
Elise.
Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all again. The same to you.
So she's our little helper, huh?
Indeed. Sister Doreen, friend to Princess Alphen, and head of St. Astraya's student council. The noble Elise Schwarzer herself.
The princess and Muse have already apprised me of the situation, so I spoke with Lady Aurier and volunteered to aid you upon your arrival. I apologize if my behavior strikes you as meddlesome, but I am certain that I will be able to aid you in your investigation.
You do know more about the capital than any of us.
You're not coming, and that's final.
But...
Out comes the big brother.
There's still far too much we don't know about the situation here. Given that our enemies pilfered the name of the Imperial Liberation Front, we could very well be dealing with terrorists. Involving a civilian in this would be downright irresponsible.
So I'm just a civilian, am I? Just a no-good student without a mote of power to her name?
That's not what I'm trying to...
Oh, I think it is. But even leaving that aside, your blunt dismissal misses an important point.
And what point is that?
That the situation at hand doesn't relate to me, when I am Princess Alphen's dearest friend.
But that is that, and this is... this.
As we speak, she is racked with worry over her brother's well-being. Yet, as the matter is confidential, she has to feign a smile and act as though everything is normal. She cannot cast her responsibilities aside and aid in the search herself either. And because she cannot, I will do so in her place. If I just sit by idly while she suffers in silence and do nothing to alleviate her burden, I won't be fit to call myself her friend ever again.
Elise.
Looks like you lose this one, Schwarzer.
You realize both of them are Schwarzer in this context.
If I may, I think you would do well to put your trust in her here. Her skill with a rapier is formidable.
That may be so, but...
I have toiled long and hard to master the art of fencing passed down through our family. Of late, I have even grown under Lady Aurier's tutelage. And far from letting my pen rest while my sword hand improves, I have overcome many a challenge as student council president. I am no longer a cowering child in need of your protection, dear brother.
All right. Ash called this one right. You win.
Then...
We'll be glad to have your assistance. But if things get dangerous, I want you to do as I say. Deal?
Deal!
I wish you all well in your investigation. Please, do be careful. Should I catch wind of anything you hear, I'll let you know immediately.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Then let us set off. I will do my best not to overextend myself and leave you all to carry the burden. But please, if you are truly in need, I hope you won't hesitate to tell me. For even I possess a strength that you can lean on.
Thanks. It's good to know you've got my back.
And the feeling is mutual.
Well, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get ready to go to work, but I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Once again, if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. And if you're watching this on Twitch, please hit me up with a follow. I really appreciate it. Anyways, have a good day, everyone.